Mario drives on walls now? Huh? So, today we're going to try and figure out how Mario Kart World's wall riding would theoretically work. I don't know why, but I'm just going to do it. So, first, what does wall riding do? Well, you can basically just jump up and stick to the wall. But the weird thing is that it just kind of charges a mini turbo, and I need to find a way for this to be theoretically possible. So, my initial thought was that it was like using suction, because enough suction on anything could hold really heavy things like Bowser up. But when I looked into it more, I realized that the cart is moving too fast to be suctioned on, because the more suction you have, it's harder to take off, which would completely invalidate this method. What I thought of next was maybe it used Mario Kart 8's anti-gravity, but with the absence of sideways tires, it makes it so that option is not correct. But there's still one more option I thought of. The carts are bugs. Well, like, not actual bugs, but like they use the same thing bugs do to stay on walls, which is called arthropod adhesion, using like spikes, hairs, and goo to kind of just like stick to the wall, which would be a valid reason, but now I need to find out how the mini turbo works. I mean, how do even mini turbos work in the first place? They make no sense whatsoever. Like, you drift around the corner, and then you get a boost from it. What? Okay, so I have a theory for why this happens, but like, just letting you know, I know nothing about engineering or electronics, so this might be wrong. Anyways, I think it works by there being a sensor that senses when the tires drift, which then starts a clock that will open a chamber of fuel for each level of mini turbo when the drift is released. I have this amazingly drawn diagram to try and say what gibberish I'm saying. But the thing is, wall riding is not drifting. So my guess for the wall riding is there is another one of these mechanisms with a way shorter time on the clock and a wall riding sensor rather than a drifting sensor, so that when you stay on the wall for a certain amount of time, the fuel will come out, I guess. Okay, now you know that Mario is a spider, basically. I mean, not Mario, but his cart. Yeah.